This is not just another hot hatch. This is a Volkswagen Golf GTI, one of only 150 available in the country right now. And when you have something as special as this, it deserves nothing less than the best protection possible. Most of you would be thinking PPF, but no, we are protecting this car with our flagship coating, that is NGC from Artdeshine. This is Saurabh. Stay tuned to understand why graphene coating is a better choice here as we take you through a complete process. Now, let us start with the decontamination.
As always, we begin with a thorough cleaning of the wheels, tires, and fender liners, the dirtiest parts of any car. Even though the car is brand new, you can already see how much dirt and brake dust has built up inside the rims. Next, we move on to the engine bay, carefully cleaning every inch to make sure it looks just as clean as the day it left the factory. Next, we foamed up the car and gave the paintwork a thorough wash, making sure to reach each and every tight corner and hidden spot. But the decontamination wasn't over yet. The paint still had plenty of embedded contaminants that needed to be removed.
Now, that is why I give so much of emphasis to decontamination. This car being brand new, but there are a lot of deposits on this car. The surface is rough, so we will be doing a clay treatment on this car.
After working the surface with a clay mitt and a bit of elbow grease, the paint was left perfectly smooth and ready for the next step.
Though this car is looking so nice and shiny from a distance, but you've seen up close that it has more than its fair share of swirl marks. So I've made a test panel out here. We'll just show you what kind of a difference we will achieve after doing our paint refinement.
Volkswagen is known for having notoriously hard paint, so I had to bring out the most aggressive pad and polish combination to get the results I wanted.
We've done 4 passes with a heavy cut compound, followed by 3 passes with a finishing polish. So now we'll see how much of correction we have achieved.
With the test panel done, I knew exactly what this paint needed. So my team and I spent the entire day polishing every panel. Just look at the paint as I wipe the product away. The gloss and the way it sparkles is something else.
Today is day 2. We have completed the paint correction. Now we will remove all this masking tape and wash the car to remove all the polishing dust that is left behind on the car, and then we will start with our interior cleaning.
All this white powder that you see on the surface is compound dust. It's a byproduct of the polishing process. To remove it completely, the car needs to be washed once again. Next, we moved on to the interior. We gave the cabin a thorough vacuum and a light cleanup. Not too heavy since the car is brand new. The goal here was simply to remove any old dressings and create a fresh base for our interior protection products to bond properly. All the black plastics and rubber beadings are treated with Koshkemi Topstar. This protects them from dirt and UV damage, keeping them looking fresh and new for years to come. With the interior almost complete, it's time to move on to the next step, that is applying the paint coating.
We are protecting this car using Artdeshine NCG Plus, and I can't speak highly enough about this coating. I personally have this coating on all my cars and bikes, and the depth, gloss, and protection is absolutely unmatched. I've been in the detailing industry for over 10 years, and honestly, nothing even comes close.
I've tried products from every major coating brand, but the results Artdeshine delivers, especially for Indian conditions, are simply unmatched.
Now, to answer the big question, why aren't we protecting this car with PPF? The answer is simple. This is entirely based on the client's requirement. This is actually his second car with us. He has a Virtus GT that we protected using the same coating, and the client is highly impressed by the ease of maintenance. This coating is incredibly hydrophobic, and for a true petrol head who maintains his cars on his own, this is a great benefit. Plus, the car is going to be parked in an underground parking, so the chances of it picking up scratches are minimal. The client's requirement for ease of cleaning and a flawless finish, and that is exactly what we have delivered. And there was a slight budget constraint as well. Rather than going in for a cheap, low quality PPF, the smarter choice was to go in for a high end coating like Artdeshine NGC Plus. These cheap films not only fail to protect the car, but they may also damage the paint when removed, thus defeating the purpose of getting a PPF.
Once this paint is protected, the same coating is applied to the interior displays and glossy panels. This helps keep them free from smudges and fingerprints.
Now that we've completed the main coating, it is time to move on to the wheels, windows, and all the plastic trim.
People often ask me, what's the point of coating all the underparts? The answer is simple. The purpose of any protection is to keep your vehicle looking newer for longer. These coatings offer excellent UV resistance and make the surfaces extremely hydrophobic, which means cleaning the car becomes much safer and easier. After 3 days of hard work, the car is finally ready. Here are a few spots you should always check after any detailing job. First and foremost, the wheels, wheel wells, and brake calipers. We make sure not a single speck of dust is left, even behind the spokes. Next come the door hinges and beadings. These are often forgotten but really make a difference when cleaned properly. Always check under the hood. Yes, the engine bay deserves a check. And don't forget the sunroof channel. This is probably the most overlooked spot, yet it collects so much dirt over time.
Always inspect these areas after a detailing job. No detailing is complete if basic zones like these are missed. Every good detailer knows that. If I were a customer and I found these basic areas to be untouched, then honestly, I would have asked for my money back.
There is a reason I keep your car with me for 3 days. It's not just about detailing, it's about delivering perfection and protection that every car truly deserves. Every inch of this GTI now reflects that effort. Every surface is protected, every detail refined. This GTI is now ready to hit the road, looking better than ever. Here's the final result.